on a quick live. Got some shit to talk. We got some things to talk about, y'all. Hold up. Got my phone on. We got some things to talk about. What it is. I think it's official that Yfn won the war over Atlanta. They won it. It's official. And I ain't even talking about what happened on the streets. You know, because from the outside looking in, when you talk about the things that was going on in the streets, you would say that Young Thug and them ran Atlanta. But no. Yfn held it down, man. Yfn held it down. Straight up. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm cold, huh? I told y'all in my earlier video when Lucci took that deal. I said that. Yo, why? I gotta turn my computer off, turn it back on. Yeah, I said in my original video when I talked about Lucci deal. And I said, yo, I'm pretty sure all of them took that deal. Come to find out, they did. The whole Yfn copped out, took their time on the chin. Wow. You see what's going on with YSL. YSL's over there scrambling and fumbling and testifying and taking the stand. They got all type of shit going on over there in YSL. Meanwhile, Yfn was in prison the whole time. You know, you heard a little bit of things that was going on in there. But you ain't hear nothing outside of the normal. None of these guys took outrageous pleas to come home that day. And none of them do that. And it's crazy for real. That just lets you know that they was really out to get Thug. They knew once they lock up all them other guys, they knew it was gonna happen. Because the whole point and focus was to knock Young Thug off. That's all they wanted to do. With Yfn, it was different. But all them boys stood their ground. And they did what I've been telling y'all you supposed to do the whole time. Like I said, I don't care what happened in the streets. Because when you talk to the streets will say YSL won. But I'm talking about Yfn won the war of integrity. Won the war of honor. All them boys set it out and they all took the deal today. I'm ready to show y'all. Some of them got more time than Lucci. The ones that play guilty, the shooters, got more time than Lucci. But this is how you handle your business when you got co-defendants. You don't pull a YSL. Everybody on their own, niggas copping out, niggas not knowing about the deal. No, that's not how you construct that, yo. You got co-defendants. You carry it like YSL carried it. So regardless of what happened on the streets, that might have just came down to who had the most money. When it come down to war of integrity and who was really street, you know what I mean, who really lived by the morals and codes, man, Yfn won that. Hands down. They got my respect. They got my respect. You ain't see none of them boys go outside. I'm ready to show y'all what I'm talking about. And none of them boys go outside. They ain't even hit mainstream media yet. So look. I didn't even know he had some Miami boys locked up with him. Look at this. Miami rappers CP3 and Lazim have both been sentenced to 25 years and 15 years after pleading guilty in Yfn Lucci case. All these boys copped out. Like, that's how you supposed to do it.
I just came home, I see the gang cause they outside of prison. Told me some racks, told me this how we living. All the way home, I'm smoking back to back, this shit ridiculous. I'm a young nigga, and I swear I'm fitting for blood. Catch her up, down back, I'm a fillin' with slugs. And when I bust my first Glock, I fell in love with the touch.
So, God damn it. So, Lazame Liddy caught 15 years. He got served 10 and 5 on probation. CP3 sentenced to 25 years, 14 years to serve 6 on probation and on a 5-year suspended sentence. That's how you supposed to handle it, y'all. That's how real guys is really from the streets and guys is really living like they, I mean, standing on what they say. That's how you do it. You don't go out like YSL. You don't take backhanded deals like Gunna. You know what I mean? Young Thug say he ain't know nothing about that deal. And you see what happened after that deal. Been a landslide of deals since then. Even Young Thug brother copped out. But YSL stayed quiet the whole time and they taking their time. They taking their time. And you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. You know, they ain't throw nobody under the bus. We ain't saying them on no paperwork. Now, I don't know if they told on each other, but at the end of the day, they all took the deal. They all took the deal like you supposed to. Nobody is out on a limb. I mean, we ain't got nobody going to trial and now niggas testifying. Nah, that's not how you handle that. YSL handled that shit poorly, man. Poorly. And I've been saying that from the beginning. That's why these bloggers be stealing from me. Yo, when you got co-defendants, it's either we all taking the deal or none of us is taking the deal. Straight up. That's how it go. That's how it goes, man. This Lucci in court right here. Picture of him. That's how it's supposed to go. Them little locks getting crazy. But now you got YSL Tick on the stand, testifying. You know what I mean? He trying to straddle the fence. Knowing goddamn well that's almost an impossible task. I'm waiting to see how this ends for him, for real. And then you're gonna have more of them. You probably have Funk, he probably be there. All these guys that took them deals, yo, most of them guys is coming to court and they're gonna have to testify to them deals. That's why you don't take the deal unless it's universally known. Like I've been saying on YouTube since day one. You know what I mean? You go back to my first video I did when they took the deal. Day one, I've been saying that. Oh, no, they fucked up. When Gunna did it. Niggas ain't even know why Gunna was a rat. They just called him a rat because of what he signed. No, Gunna fucked up because he took a deal, yo, and it wasn't, and everybody ain't get the same deal. That's why Gunna ruined the case. Gunna is the reason for all the guys that's followed behind him taking deals. But I think that's what they wanted. I think they knew that. I think they knew that they can crack these guys and get them to turn on Thug. But in Lucci case, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So I don't care what happened on the streets. You know, Peanut Thomas died, and I don't care about none of that. When it come down to morals, principles, integrity, and standing on what you say, man, Yfn Lucci got the Yfn got my respect. Straight up, they won that war. They won that hands down. Ain't even really no debating it, in my opinion. Because it ain't about, when it come out of this, ain't about the lives lost, yo. It's about who's standing on what they said they was. That's what it's about. And we saying YSL ain't standing on that shit. They ain't. Niggas all copping they ain't standing on it. On Funk already back locked up. The man, he took the deal. And most of these guys that took them deals, y'all, is going back to prison. That's just how it go. That's what the statistics say. 80% or some shit like that is coming back. Yo, niggas don't be making it off probation. Especially now you consider they getting 18-year hits and not 18-year, 10-year hits and shit like that. Niggas not completing them probation sentences. Them niggas is coming back within the next 3 to 5 years. But they all wanted to get out of jail. And for the longest time, yo, I thought niggas, you know, that's part of the game. When you out here running the streets, it's going to be time when you got to sit down. And you got to be willing and ready to sit down. YSL wasn't doing that. Yfn was. And they all made out. I think they made out better. For real. They doing most of their time on the front end. They ain't ready to come home and get in the groove of things. Now 3 years down the line, you fucked up. Now you going back to scratch. Like how Martin was or when he was in DMV, back to scratch. That's what's going to happen with a lot of them guys, man. What's going to happen to them. But yeah, man, salute the Yfn, man, for standing on business, man. Straight up. Straight up. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of their case, but I know this. They all, when it came down to, you know, the business, they all stood in solidarity. They all stood in solidarity, and they all did what they supposed to do. You can't ask for too much more from the system and from niggas, you know, from street niggas. You ain't see none of them niggas on the stand testifying against Lucci. Yeah, man, you got niggas that Young Thug supposed to kill, man. Ray B on the stand testifying on that boy, man. That shit is heartbreaking. I'm sure Young Thug probably cried that night, yo, when that shit went down, man. That shit is heartbreaking. To see people you took care of turn on you like that. But that's where it goes to. I think Yfn had a better I think them guys was closer. You understand? A lot of these YSL guys, I don't even think they really was, you know what I mean? They wasn't, because I don't even think YSL was a gang for one. I think Yfn was more close knit. And when you hear people from Atlanta, that's the type of shit they talk about. Like, they're not from a big area. So a lot of them guys really know each other. They probably got genuine love for each other. So they came out victorious in the end. You know what I mean? Ain't everybody getting around the same amount of time. Ain't gonna be no nigga get 3 years and a nigga get 40. Like we might see with Young Thug. Because if Young Thug get found guilty, man, they throwing a whole book at him. I promise you. All the money he raised cost Georgia. And if they don't, then I don't know what the fuck going on. That shit might have been a play. Straight up. Because everything I know about the system, yo, when you take them to trial, they max you out. So if he take them to trial and lose and they don't max him out, something ain't right. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Something ain't right. But I just want to do this, y'all. I ain't want to make this no real live, y'all. But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, become members of the channel, all that. I'm ready to get back to try to find some real content. I could have did an original video on it, but I ain't. I just wanted to salute Yfn, y'all, for standing on business, man. Straight up. Because there probably ain't going to be too many people on YouTube until they see my video that's going to even speak on it. Yeah, man. And I'm out.